Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. What I've guessed today is this week's Enter Reset. As always, if you're interested in specific items, check out the description below. There's going to be timestamps over there, so finding things is going to be much easier. But anyways, if you guys do enjoy this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Starting off first, you want to check out the special blueprints vendor down at the terminal, and the first item I'd recommend checking out is this classic AK-47 blueprint. As you guys know, this weapon is insane if you're going for high damage builds, something like Striker or Pred even, something like that. This weapon is really good with that. Although the rate of fire on this thing isn't the best, and it's not the best weapon for PvP, if you are making a PvE build and again you want to go for high damage, this blueprint is really good to have. A few spots down, you want to check out this Tyrant Suppressor blueprint. This is an awesome thing to have on your character if you're going for a high critical hit chance build on your SMGs or anything like that. Instead of going out and finding the God roll one, you could again just have the blueprint on your character and craft whatever you need. And then last but not least, we have this 552 Hollow Sight blueprint. This is also a good thing to have if you're going for critical hit chance builds, but this thing is actually for your ARs. Unfortunately, it does not go on anything else but your ARs. So again, if you are going for a high critical hit chance build for PvP or PvE, this blueprint is awesome to have. Next up, we're stopping by the Special Equipment Avenger, and the first thing you want to look at is this MP5SD. What it comes with is 22% critical hit chance, 273 gear score, and for the talents it has Sustained, Vicious, and Predatory. This in my opinion is pretty good for a D3 FNC build if you want to make that for PvP or PvE. It already has Vicious, which is very beneficial with a shield build. Also Predatory, really good. The only thing you really have to do is get rid of Sustained, go for something like Responsive, or maybe Unforgiving if you are not running a shield build, if you're running something else. But if you're using this with a shield build, then Responsive is the way to go. A few spots down, you want to check out this LVOA-C. This is pretty good. It's not the best one, but it's pretty good. It comes with 22% enemy armor damage, 270 gear score, and for the talents it has Vicious, Destructive, and Intense. Again, in my opinion, this is a bit more for PvE. It already has Destructive, it already has Vicious. The only thing you really have to do is get rid of Intense, go for something like Ferocious, Unforgiving, Responsive, Deadly, anything like that will work on this. And again, it's not the best one, but if you're missing a good PvE weapon, then this thing is pretty nice. A few spots down, you want to check out this Rapid Chest Piece. This one's okay as well. It comes with 1269 electronics, 4% all resistance, 16,227 health, and for the minor attribute, it has 56% ammo capacity. Now, honestly, the only thing I would do on this is get rid of the all resistance, go for something like Skill Haste, or even EDR if you want, but I think Skill Haste would be your best bet. And if you want to use this with a tactician build, like a 5-piece tactician build or anything like that, this chest piece would be a perfect fit. Going all the way down, you want to check out this prototype firearms mod. What it comes with is 259 firearms and 3053 skill power. Again, it's not a god roll, it's not the best, but if you are in need of this, if you are kind of desperate for this mod, then this one is pretty good. Again, it's being sold at the Special Equipment Avenger. Heading upstairs, you want to stop by the Advanced Weapon Avenger, and what he's actually selling is a pretty nice small grip. What it comes with is 18% critical hit damage, 2.50% stability, and 4.50% optimum range. It's not the best one, but honestly this one's pretty good if you are in need of a good grip, if you're new to the game or if you're coming back, whatever the case is. This one's fairly decent. It does have optimum range as well, which is pretty good, especially on like SMGs and stuff like that. So again, if you're interested in this, check out this vendor. The final person you guys want to talk to in the base operations is this gear vendor upstairs, and what he's actually selling is a prototype performance mod that is a 2% pulse critical hit damage mod. Keep in mind this is a god roll, so if you're going for a high damage build, either with a Striker build, Nomad, Pred, whatever build, even Dead Eye, something like that, if you are going for a high damage build, this thing is awesome to have. Keep in mind you have to use a pulse with this in order for this to work, but again, if you're using that, if you are kind of in that mindset for high damage, this mod is a awesome pickup. Up next, you want to stop at the Special Blueprints Avenger down at Camp Clinton, and the first thing you want to look at is this Lightweight M4 blueprint. This is a 10 out of 10 buy. If you don't have this already on your character, 100% buy this blueprint. If you're new, if you're coming back, whatever the case is, this is arguably the best weapon in the game right now, so if you don't have this blueprint, then you're just definitely missing out. A few spots down, you want to check out this Firearms Gear Mod blueprint. This is also a good thing to have on your character. If you're going for a bunch of different builds, if you are one of those players that just experiments with builds and stuff like that, If you're in need of a firearms and health mod, firearms and skill haste mod, whatever the case is, instead of going out and farming for them, you could just craft them. And then the final thing is this electronics gear mod blueprint. And again, this is the same case. If you are experimenting with builds, if you are using something different every other day, then these blueprints are a must-have on your character. Moving over to the special equipment vendor, still at King Clinton, the only thing you want to check out is this Liberator. What it comes with is 18% enemy armor damage, 270 gear score, and for the talent it has accurate, unforgiving, and responsive. Honestly, the only thing you really have to do is get rid of accurate, go for something like vicious, deadly, or if you want to use this for PvE, then roll destructive or ferocious on this thing, and this will be a awesome pickup. If you're looking for a decent SR7 suppressor, you want to stop at the Camp Hudson weapons vendor. He's actually selling one. It comes with 90% critical hit damage, 2.50% stability, and 5% optimal range. Again, it's not the best thing. It is missing the critical hit chance and headshot damage, but if you are in desperate needs, this one is pretty good. Also, if you're looking for a support station duration mod, you want to check out the gear vendor still at Camp Hudson. He's actually selling one. It is a 7.50% one, which is I'm pretty sure maxed out. I'm like 99% sure this is a maxed out mod because I haven't really seen a higher one ever. So again, if you're interested either in the suppressor or the mod, check out the Camp Hudson vendors. The Cavern Safe House is next on my list, and this guy is actually selling another mod. This time it is a prototype performance mod of 6% first aid ally heal. If you are going for a healer build with your tactician build or reclaimer build, anything like that, this mod is a must. It is going to help out your team a lot, and although it's not necessary 100% if you're using reclaimer, if you're using something like tactician, this mod is definitely going to help you out. So again, visit a Cavern Safe House if you are looking for this. The final open world adventure you guys want to check out is Madison Stand, and what he's actually selling is a 3% damage leads mod. This also comes with 205 stamina, so if you guys are missing this, or if you are looking for a really good mod for PvE, this thing is a 100% must buy. It is a 3%, which is unfortunate. Last week was actually a 4% with stamina, but if you guys didn't get on the game, if you didn't purchase that one, this one is pretty good as well. So again, this is located at the Madison Stand Safe House. Getting straight into the DZ, the first person you guys want to talk to is the East 42nd Street checkpoint. What he's actually selling is a pretty good specialized backpack. This comes with 1,231 firearms, 13,115 health, and it also has 17% disrupt resistance as the minor attribute. This one's pretty good. Again, if you're going for a high-end / exotic build, or if you just want a good specialized backpack, this one's okay. The only thing you really have to do is get the firearms a little bit higher, or go into stamina or electronics depending on your build. And then one spot down, you want to check out this mod. This is again a prototype performance mod, but this time it is a 7.50% turret health mod. So if you're making a Firecrest build, if you're making a kind of hybrid tactician Firecrest build, whatever the case is, this thing's pretty good. If your turrets get destroyed a lot quicker than usual in PvP or anything like that, using these mods might help you out, although I wouldn't recommend them. Again, if you're interested in them and if you need them, 100% pick them up. The 5th Avenue checkpoint is next on my list, and what he's actually selling is a pretty good LVOA-C. This one comes with 90% enemy armor damage, 273 gear score, and for the talent it has determined, ferocious, and competent. Again, honestly, this is a pretty good PvE weapon. The only thing you really have to do is get rid of determined, or you can keep determined if you are using a kind of high electronics build, because as you guys can see, it does require 4700 electronics. So again, depending on your build, whatever you're using, pick this thing up if you are interested. Last but not least, you want to stop by the West 42nd Street checkpoint, still in the DZ, and the final thing you want to check out is this extended magazine. What it comes with is 118.50% magazine size, 4% critical hit damage, and 4.90% rate of fire. This one, in my opinion, is a must-buy if you are using a SMG or AR. This magazine is really good, although it's not maxed out, although it's not a god roll, it's still pretty good. So again, if you're interested in this, check out the West 42nd Street checkpoint. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments, but again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.